Yoga PodClass, Episode-32, Getting Comfortable in Liminal Space. Have you ever felt like you're standing between two worlds? Not quite where you were, not yet where you're going? That in-between space can feel unsettling. But what if it's actually sacred ground for transformation? Breathe with me. Greetings and namaste, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Yoga PodClass. I am Chelsie Lael Kennedy, trauma-informed yoga teacher, somatic wellness guide, and founder of the EEL Health and Wellness app. Here we bridge modern science with ancient wisdom, breath by breath, moment by moment. Let's begin with the breath. Inhale through the nose, soft and deep into the belly, and exhale with an audible sound, softening between the eyebrows, relaxing the jaw. Again. Allow yourself to arrive here in the present moment, feeling the support beneath your feet, perhaps your seat, taking in the sights around you, maybe softening the gaze to look inward within. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, and sharing in this space. Each one of you is part of this living, breathing ripple of embodied presence. Let's dive in. Transition. Whether it's a change in job, identity, relationship, season, or even a state of mind. Transitions ask something of us. They require us to trust what we can't yet see. Today's practice is about being with the in-between. Liminal space invites us to slow down, soften control, and anchor into the present, even as uncertainty swirls. In yoga philosophy, this pause between breaths, called kambaka, is sacred. The space between action and rest, effort and surrender. The yamas and niyamas remind us to practice contentment, santosha, and self-discipline, tapas, even when things feel unclear. From a neuroscience lens, liminal space activates the prefrontal cortex, our center for future planning, but only if the nervous system is grounded. If we're stuck in fight or flight, we can't process change. We can only react to it. Did you know our brains are wired to seek certainty, but growth happens in uncertainty? The practice is really about getting comfortable in the uncomfortable. Practicing mindful transitions in yoga from one shape to the next rewires our tolerance for real-life change. Studies show that intentional movement during life transitions helps reduce cortisol and improves emotional adaptability. Before we dive into today's practice, this is more of a movement-based class. If Vinyasa isn't accessible, you can stay seated and simply move your arms and spine with breath. Every shape is optional and modifiable. You are always your own best guide. Listen to the wisdom of your body. I invite you to begin seated, gently rolling the shoulders up to the ears with your breath, exhaling them down the back. Again, rolling the shoulders up on an inhale. Exhale, release down the back. This time, inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, moving into a forward fold, hinging at the hips, keeping a flat back, soft knees, soft jaw. Coming down gently, transitioning to tabletop. hands pressing firmly into the ground beneath. Finding a gentle flow between rounding the shoulders, bringing the chin to the heart space, looking at the knees, and then dipping the hips, belly drops to the earth, towards the earth, broadening through the shoulders, looking up. Feel the breath move you. And when you're ready, tuck the toes, press back into downward facing dog, fingertips and palms pressing firmly into the mat, earth beneath you. As much bend in the knees, bringing the ears in line with the arms. Dropping one heel to the earth while bending the opposite knee, pedal it out, walk your dog. Staying with your breath, shifting forward to plank, pause. Full round of breath, inhale, exhale, inhale again. On your next exhale, lower knees, chin, and chest. Inhaling to cobra, rolling the shoulders on the back. Exhale to look over the left shoulder. Moving with the breath, looking over the right shoulder. Coming back to center. Exhale to surrender, child's pose. Setting an intention for today, your reason, your why for showing up. Following your breath and coming gently to standing. Inhaling, arms up overhead, coming into tall mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, coming up to a flat back, hands on your shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping back into downward dog. Staying with your breath. Coming into plank. Inhale fully. Exhale, release, coming down, chaturanga. Inhale up to cobra, hands underneath the shoulders, rolling the shoulders on the back. Exhale, looking over the right shoulder. Inhaling, moving with your breath. Exhale to look over the left shoulder. Tucking the toes, pressing back into downward facing dog. Inhale, step forward, forward fold, bending the knees, reverse swan dive, arms opening. Inhale, back to tall mountain. Exhale, hands heart center. Inhale, arms back up overhead. Exhale, hinging at the hips, flat back, forward fold, all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the shins, flat back. Exhale, fold, releasing down. An introspective, nervous system calming shape. Stepping back again into downward facing dog. Taking those few moments to walk the dog, dropping one heel, bending the opposite knee, staying with your breath, flowing with your breath into plank. Full inhale, exhale down, Inhale, rolling the shoulders back up, cobra. Exhale, looking over the left shoulder. Moving with your breath, looking over the right shoulder. Coming back to center. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walking the hands to the feet to the hands, staying with your breath. Forward fold. And when you're ready, inhaling, bending the knees a lot, coming to a tall mountain, hands overhead. Exhale, hands heart center. Return to your seat. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you for showing up to this practice today. Thank you for showing up. Thank yourself for showing up. Thank your body for all that it has carried you through, arriving here in this moment today. Option to lay down in final rest, final words wash over you. Vinyasa movement links breath to motion, which increases your interoception, your internal sense of body and self. Shifting between postures increases cognitive flexibility, a predictor of emotional resilience. Somatic movement calms the amygdala, our fear-threat response, and activates the vagal brake. Grounded transitions in yoga help anchor us during periods of life change. And breath-led movement releases endorphins and serotonin, increasing calm and clarity. An option to take this with you into your daily life. Here's a few tips. Practice your breath and movement during moments of change, even for 5 minutes. As always, journal before or after big transitions to ground your nervous system. Keep your breath slow and smooth. Match your movement to breath, not the other way around. Add in some grounding tools like sound or scent or gentle touch, things that are soft. And lastly, keep your space cozy. Safety fosters inner transformation. Leaving you today with a few reflections as always. Take what you like, leave the rest, reflect or don't, write or don't. But what transitions am I currently navigating? What emotions arise in the in-between? And I'm going to shift this. How can you ground yourself during uncertainty? But ask this of yourself. What is one supportive ritual you can return to? And where are you learning to trust life? Taking those few moments to just reflect on the words to wash over you. Maybe spark a train of thought. Today we affirm, I honor the space between no longer and not yet. I am safe in the becoming. And Viktor Frankl, our yogi quote says, between stimulus and response, there is space. In that space lies our freedom and power to choose. If this episode resonated with you, I invite you to go deeper. Come explore our app. We've got our 100-day membership in the EO Health and Wellness app, a sanctuary of daily support, somatic tools, and community. If you're ready for a deeper transformation, join the 6 Habits in 12 Weeks Blueprint, a high-touch mentorship container with one-on-one support, deep dives, and results you can feel. You want to start today? Download our breathwork and meditation bundle inside the app for $37 to begin grounding into presence right away. But wait, there's more. There's even free breathwork and guided meditations in the app. Come check out our Eel Haven community. It's free to join. You don't have to do this alone. Let your nervous system rest and your next chapter begin. Visit h3alealus.online or find us on socials to connect. Namaste.